With these pollinator-friendly, professional-recommended blossoms, Gwen Stefani's never-ending yard welcomes rewilding. Although Gwen Stefani's music career may be the aspect of her with which she is most well associated, her home life is markedly calmer. Along with her husband and fellow The Voice contestant Blake Shelton, the singer dwells on an Oklahoma therapeutic ranch, and their natural estate is a suitable celebration of its rural area. Most recently, Gwen posted a picture of her seemingly endless backyard, which is covered in dahlias and zinnias in shades of red, pink, and purple that later decorate her dining room. The flowers are allowed to spread out and flourish freely in the wide garden, which is far from manicured, but the area doesn't look messy. Instead, it typifies the enduringly well-liked rewilding movement, which restores land to its natural habitats and encourages wildlife to congregate in our yards. It is a natural method to fill our yards with color, and zinnias and dahlias are an unavoidable beginning place to let flowers grow more freely, as Gwen shows. Native plants and animals can also feed and sustain one another. It's challenging to argue against the beauty of these colorful flowers when seen in a garden like Gwen Stefani's. However, how can we take care of them in our backyard? We don't need an area as large as Gwen's to care for these blooms, asserts gardening expert Tony O'Neill. Both zinnias and dahlias require little maintenance, but with the appropriate advice, you can make sure they flourish and endure even longer. The annuals that want the sun to grow well in well-drained soil are zinnias. Provide them with enough sunlight to support their healthy and prolific growth, and keep a regular watering routine. However, be careful not to overwater as they are prone to mildew, advises Tony. Additionally, he advises deadheading zinnias to encourage season-long blooming. Now, Tony says, for dahlias, these perennials love a sunny spot too, but in hotter climates, they prefer a little afternoon shade. To promote vigorous blooming, enrich your soil with compost before planting and give them low nitrogen fertilizer. Stake larger kinds for support, and above all, keep an eye out for slugs and snails which like to eat these lovely flowers. And just in case we needed any more persuasion, Tony adds that these flowers are ideal for designing an environmentally friendly garden because they blend in perfectly with a rewilded setting while fostering an environment that is safe for insects to flourish. Remember that zinnias and dahlias are both excellent for luring helpful pollinators to your garden, providing beauty and supporting the regional ecosystem, advises the author.